Welcome back, Egos family. This is season 2, episode 11. We are your hosts, Jacob Grijalva
and Mario Rodriguez, and today our special guest is Victoria.
Hi.
This is another very late episode that we're recording, so if we are a little loopy like we were in Amanda's episode, you know why.
I don't even think we were loopy in that episode.
I don't even know. It's currently 12:02 a.m.
Shit, bro.
And if you're wondering
Eastern
why it's
Standard
so
Time.
late, it's because these two bozos couldn't get the schedule correct.
Schedule correct? I had work, man. It's because of her.
Told
She's
us
going
that
to
you were
school.
off. You told us we were off.
When did I tell you I was off?
This is not my fight.
What are you
I'm not part of
talking about?
this.
Yes, you did. You said you were off after.
Well, maybe if Victoria didn't go to school.
Oh, to get an education, God forbid.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the reason why I call you a bozo is because you could have been in like one of the earliest episodes. It's just that you're like, no, I don't want to be on it. And then all of a sudden you got FOMO and decided to join. You're like, look, I do want to be on it because you saw Evie, Megan, and Ryan. And then I told you Lorelei and Tommy are also going to be on it.
Well, I just like to be like part of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a little jealous. I'm not going to lie.
Jealous.
A little jealous.
Jealous.
You know what I mean?
Why jealous?
Because we introduced all of our other friends, you know?
Yeah, but you made that choice.
And then I took it back. So.
Have you listened to any of the episodes?
Do you want me to be honest?
Oh my God.
That's
You're
not
the
first.
Answer. You're the first person to be on the podcast that's never listened to anything.
I've listened to like the first episode of like the first season.
It's always that one.
Didn't we make that like
that
didn't we make that like a
And
criteria?
I watch
join?
all your clips though. I watch every single one of your clips.
Yeah, because they're like 15 seconds long.
They're great. They're great.
You didn't even watch Amanda's?
I watched like a little bit of it.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. If you actually watched a little bit of it, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you have an hour of time in your schedule.
Yeah,
I probably do, but like.
So let's get into that. How is it being a music kid in college?
It's like hard, and a lot of people don't realize how hard it is. And I think Jacob, you would understand because we all.
Shit, he dropped out.
You dropped out.
Yeah.
So like a little background, I go to Queens College. I'm a music education and performance major, so I'm doing a 5-year program. And so it's just so much. It's practice, homework. I have like an 8 a.m., which is evil. And it's fucking French. Are you kidding me? French at 8 a.m. in the morning?
Well, I've always heard that like teachers that like teach French are jerks.
Well,
Is it true that French is the hardest language to learn?
I don't know. I've never learned another language.
I would say an Asian language.
Yeah, like
So,
Mandarin
like,
is like very, very hard.
Yeah.
Or like
Pigland, but that's also a dead language. So
yeah,
So-
but I hear like learning all the characters in like Mandarin is like mind numbing.
Well, they don't teach that in school.
Actually,
Weirdly.
the one kid in my French class told me that he took Mandarin in high school.
yeah.
And and they offered in like city schools.
They didn't teach that in my school. Well, I guess in city school it makes more sense. There's a larger Asian population.
Well, Angel, she took American Sign Language.
Oh, really? In high school?
Yeah, she's like really fluent in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would love to take sign language.
I would love to. I took it for a little bit. I
honestly.
knew it for a very long time. I know the alphabet. I know how to say my name, and I know certain like family members. But I used to be able to communicate it a lot better. But then like I guess where we are, we haven't really met anybody who does sign language. Like all the people that were deaf, they just don't sign.
I feel like if I tried to learn sign language, my hand coordination is too bad, and I'd like forget the controls, and I wouldn't know.
You're like throwing up gang signs instead of like saying hello. My name is Jacob.
No,
yeah,
my
and I get
favorite
like
thing
shot
ever
and killed.
is like those girls with the really, really long nails that like know ASL, and like you hear them like clicking
They're
and
the
shit.
they're the ones at like concerts that do that.
Yes.
That's crazy,
Dude.
They go, you know
Leave
what I
in
mean?
the comments if you guys want us to do a whole episode ASMR style.
I'm not.
We'll turn the gain super high on the mics, get real nice.
If
and
we get up
close.
to 200 subscribers, I'll do it.
I was
But since we're so
joking
far
around.
away, I'm okay with that.
I would love to do a little ASMR for like the audience.
Oh
Are
my-
you one of those people who listen to it like to bed? I bet
Yes.
you are. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
I knew it. How did I
Oh
know?
my god.
Really?
I love ASMR videos.
They make me so uncomfortable. I don't
You
know
just
why
haven't
people
found the
find
right
calm.
one.
I bet
You
you
ha-
like mukbangs too.
I do.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
But
Wait. Hold
There's
on.
only one girl that I like.
Octopus squid eating mukbang.
Maybe.
I've only watched Trisha Paytas. I know she's controversial, but I really do enjoy her.
I'm very picky about my mukbangs though. They have to be a clean eater. They can't be like gross and sloppy.
Isn't the whole point kind of for them to be gross and sloppy though?
No,
really?
Don't you want to hear the sounds?
That's only like American mukbangers.
No, well, wait, is a mukbang just where like they eat?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just,
Oh, I
it's
thought
just
they eat and
eating
talk.
ASMR. No.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
like
yeah.
talk.
I gotta
too.
say, because Trisha Paytas, she just talks mad shit
Have
for
you
like
seen
2
the-
hours straight of eating.
Is there like sex ASMR? Not like actual sex, but like
No.
where they just like whispers like sexual things.
Yeah, there actually is. So like you can look it up on YouTube. There's like daddy ones or like ones like late at night, and it'll be like a guy, and he'll just be like, "Hey guys, like, what's up? How you doing?"
I want
Or-
one about Santa.
Probably they'll make ASMR about anything. To be honest,
Have you
Look on your
guys?
face.
Have you guys? Well, do you guys read?
read.
Yeah, like read books.
Yeah, I like reading. I enjoy it.
On occasion.
I'm actually
occasion,
reading.
really?
Oh my God, it's Ernest Hemingway. Farewell to Arms by Ernest.
Well,
Hemingway.
this year I entered like a little book era of mine, and I've been really enjoying it. I've realized that I genuinely only like reading memoirs. I read
Well, you read
Jemima Curdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died.
I'm gonna borrow that. I really want to read it.
It's a phenomenal book. I finished it in a day.
I
know
feel
if
like I'm
this,
super late to the game, but I still want to read it.
I don't know if this counts, but I only read books to learn things.
That's valid though.
I don't read
That's
books
valid.
like for stories. I read it to like gain information.
There's like a lot of self-help books,
Yeah.
like a lot of stuff like
Well,
that.
I read like books about like music and like producing and stuff.
Yeah.
And like stuff about money.
Get your money up.
Are you a very money-driven person?
I want to be.
Oh, interesting.
I try to be.
Really, red flag.
Red
Honestly,
flag.
yeah, only money.
Not
That's what
only
you
money.
just said. Are you a money-driven person?
Well,
Like, are
yeah,
you only
but not
motivated?
only, not only money. Money drives me, but obviously.
Oh,
money's not the
obviously,
only
money
thing.
drives us.
You know
We all
what?
driven by money.
Some
I
people
think
don't
money
care.
is important.
None of us are in our
though.
careers yet. Of course, we're into money.
I hate when people say money can't buy happiness because it totally can.
totally
Yeah, you can buy a house and
Totally
you're
can.
so happy. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, money makes me happy. Other things make me happy, but money makes me
yeah,
happy.
of course, money makes me happy. Are you kidding me? You know what? Like, especially birthday money, Christmas money. I didn't have to work for it. I was alive.
Very
Bro,
true.
it's so lucky being a girl because for my sweet 16, I probably made like $3,000.
Yeah, but
Wow.
didn't did you give it to your parents at all?
No, I bought my first car with it.
Oh, good
Yeah.
for you. I know a lot of Sweet 16 host they had to like pay back their parents a little
Oh.
bit of the money that they spent for the Sweet 16.
Really, I'm very like thankful. Like my parents, like took care of that and stuff.
Mhm.
But they were like super like harsh, like saying like this money has to go somewhere good. So I was like, okay, let me use it on my first car.
Which is valid.
Yeah.
You know, what's your car's name? Roxanne?
Well, Roxanne's not my first. Roxanne's my third. You know this.
I do not know.
I
I've
didn't
only
know
been
this
in
either.
one car.
I've
I've
only ever known.
you and me have only
Roxanne.
been friends for like a
No,
year.
you literally knew my car before this. My Chevy. Bro, the blue one.
Oh, blue.
The blue. Oh my God, what did I drive?
Is it a sedan?
It was a sedan. And then I had you also knew my Ford Focus.
Okay,
Or
I
Ford.
don't
Ford,
know
yeah,
Ford.
Was it a no, it was a Ford Fusion.
I don't know no Ford.
Ford Fusion.
I definitely don't know
And then I had
that.
what was my second car? It was a piece of shit too. But it got me from A to B, which I enjoy.
Chevy Malibu.
Yes,
Chevy-
it was a Chevy Malibu. So you know it.
You ever come to a traffic light that's like super dim? Like it's like really hard to see which color is on because it's like
Yes.
that light's like almost dead, and they don't fix it ever. There's one on
Yeah.
Middle Country that's like that, and it always fucks me up because I
Bro.
can't tell if it's red or green.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? Didn't you say red the stop sign? Like, whoa,
Literally just had a
the
stroke.
traffic lights.
Yeah.
You said they're massive.
Yeah, they're
I
really
still
big.
don't believe that.
Dude,
They're
you have
really
to see
big.
one. Like they're so far. Like they're high up there.
No,
If you have
I think
one
there's
on the
certain
ground,
ones, I
if you
think-
had one on the ground with you,
Yeah,
then you would see
they're
how big
almost,
it is.
It would be almost as tall as you.
No, I think those are just.
I don't think it would be as tall as him.
No, it would almost be.
No, it
Almost,
wouldn't
bro.
be. No,
Bro,
it
they're
wouldn't
like
be. I'm
they're like
telling
3.5,
you.
4 feet tall.
Not the ones near us, at least, because the ones that you pointed out, they're. I know for a fact. I know my deception
Let's just
is
go
not
take
that.
one and like do a test.
Just
do you
cut one off
realize
on
the
wire.
perspective?
Let's just like
though?
grab a ladder, get one of the traffic lights.
Do you realize the perspective though? A, you're like always under it, and B, it's very high off the ground, so it's gonna look smaller than it actually is.
No,
if
I
you
know
pulled it
that.
off
I don't
the
think
rope,
that it's this big already.
well, I know, but if you pull it off the rope, it's like they're like big.
Yeah,
I showed
like,
you
maybe-
pictures, and even after I showed you a whole series of pictures, you were like, I still don't believe it.
Okay, those are certain ones. I'm telling you that the ones that you pointed out to give me an example, they're clearly not as big as us, dude.
I don't know,
I
man.
think aren't like traffic lights like kind of universal?
Yeah,
No.
there's
No,
only a
what?
few different types.
Wait, what? No. Have you gone to different states? There's so many different ones. There's squares. There's one that's just sideways instead of up and down.
I know the sideways ones.
Yeah. There's the one that's like I guess not squares, like a
If I saw a square
octagon?
traffic light,
Yeah, octagon.
that would like fuck me up, low key.
A
You
what?
think so?
A square traffic light?
Oh, like a perfectly square one.
Yeah, no, I like our circles.
But I think the left is a red. Top
Oh,
right
you're
is
saying the
top.
actual lights being. The
Do
actual lights
you
being
mean the
square. Oh,
light
okay.
is like a square?
Or do you mean the
shape of-
chassis?
The shape of the, you know how like ours is going down?
Yeah. He's saying
is-
sideways, like.
Not sideways, but like square.
I thought you were saying the light
Oh,
was
wow.
square, bro.
Oh,
No, I think he was referring to the chassis.
Listen,
yes.
for context, like I used to be blonde. My natural hair color is blonde.
Very important piece of information.
That's like key information.
Gotcha. All right. Well, so how's school going though? In the first week of it.
First week of school, so great. I got to catch up with all my old friends. I got to catch up with professors. What else did I do? I got sushi in Queens, which is like so good. Got some really great places out there.
Queens is a very high Jewish and Asian population there, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Lots of food variety.
Yes. Oh my god, the food is actually really good.
Bro, you go to those kosher delis, oh, they know how it's
Mm.
done, dude. They know how it's done.
Yeah. Well, did you enjoy while you were there for your semester?
Yeah. I honestly wish that I would have stayed, but I mean not really. For my like life's sake and having like a real career sake, I wouldn't have stayed. But like the experiences were fun. I like the people. I did like the food. I like the surrounding area. I mean, we were in a relatively safe part of Queens, though.
I do have to agree. Like it's a good area.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good
Yeah,
area.
comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Do you guys want to live in the city at any point in your life?
Not really.
Depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm like one of the like these people that actually does like Long Island, and
Yeah.
I think like Long Island is a really good area. And if you want to teach,
To be
you
fair-
want to teach on Long Island, New York.
Well, I think. Okay, I've actually thought about this, and it's not Long Island. It's where we are located on Long Island specifically. There's many parts where it's not like this at all. Like
I do agree. I 100% agree.
But the place that we live, everything is just nearby for us. Like it's
Yeah.
so close.
There's
That is true.
hiking trails. You could go to the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You can go to the beach.
The city's right there.
City. Oh yeah, but an hour train. Escape rooms. There's adventure parks.
Very
Good
important
food.
one.
Yeah, escape rooms, adventure parks, so many malls. Like I think there's just so many things for us to do specifically where we're located with
Yeah.
a 30-minute mile
Yeah.
radius.
Yeah.
It is a very, I guess, eventful place. I don't know though.
Concert arenas,
It is-
hockey
it is-
arenas, yeah.
It is kind of eventful.
Fire Island.
I mean, I don't know. It is kind of eventful. I did feel like when I was living in Queens, there was definitely a lot more to do, though. I do like Long Island. So, like, okay, I would only want to live in one of two places, really. Like, I would want to live in just, like, the regular suburbs like I do right now. Just, like, you know, regular suburban neighborhood. Or I would want to live just completely isolated in the middle of nowhere.
Oh
just,
God,
Just, like,
that
my...
sounds
Well,
awful.
not isolated from, like a
But like,
town.
where are we talking?
I'm saying like maybe like 10, 15 minutes away from like a town area with shops and whatever. Like I don't want to be far away from everything.
Okay, so you're
but
saying like
I'm saying I just don't want, like, if I could just have a ton of just land by myself.
So you're saying
and
like if
have
you
no
went
other
out to live in like
houses.
Riverhead or something.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. The parts of Riverhead where nobody else lives. Yeah.
Yeah, where they have all like the farm area and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just in the middle of like nowhere, nobody around.
You know,
But it's not a far drive to like restaurants or stores and stuff.
I could kind of understand that. Personally, not for me, but
Yeah.
like I could understand why someone would want to do that.
Yeah, I like the idea of not really having neighbors.
I like being a part of
Well,
civilization. so
Your neighbors hate you, and you hate them, right?
Well, one of them. The other ones are
Oh.
pretty chill.
Sorry for watching.
Well, yeah. My next door neighbor, not the nicest guy, but I mean that neighbor is pretty chill, and those ones are chill too. I was actually very close with the ones across the street, but that's the thing. I couldn't imagine myself being older, getting like very close and personal with neighbors.
really,
Really, you've never like gone close with them?
I mean, I did hear, but that's just because there were like kids my age. It was
Yeah.
more so like just
I
friends
also, but I
who
think
went to
it's a
school with
little
me.
different when you're older because like when you're like living like on your own and you know you have your family or whatever and your neighbors are your community. I think
Yeah.
you should try and like be friends with
I think
them
you
and,
two
like,
got the end of this goes. I think your parents like obviously made like good friendships with the neighbors.
Yeah.
When I move, every time they greet us
yeah.
to like every.
It's also like good to like have a neighbor that you can
Yeah.
trust.
I moved like 6 times
true.
on Long Island, and every single time a neighbor has introduced themselves to me and my family, even
Yeah.
though like we aren't the typical white family.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I love my neighbors now. They're an old couple. They're so lovely. They take care of their bushes that don't go over our fences. They're retired, I think. Oh, you know, it's with the American flag.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
old people are only one of two things. They're either the most amazing people on earth or like the biggest assholes ever.
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah.
obviously because at that point in your life, you are like you're content with the things that you've done, and you can still do more, and you're happy, or you're legit regretting a lot of your decisions in life, and
That
now
is my
you're-
biggest fear.
or you just got fucked over.
That should
I
be
just
everyone's
think-
biggest fear.
I think some people are like
I
a
don't
lot
see
of old
myself
people are
like that,
very
so that's okay.
hateful of young
Sorry.
people for sure.
I was telling you about this before.
Oh, talking about what?
Okay, it's not that like I think I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Finish your
At
sentence.
30, it's just that I can't see myself live past 30. I don't know why. Like it's just never been an imagination of mine. It's not that like I want to die. It's definitely not that I don't want to die, obviously, because I have so much good things going on right now. And even if I wasn't, I didn't want to die either. But I don't know. It's just my brain just can't comprehend.
Do you still plan for life after 30, or you're just like betting on it being
No,
done by
I'm ready to clock out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sort of. I mean, like I'm y'all are my ride or die. So if y'all just give up on me, I'm definitely kind of screwed. But
Oh man, no,
Well,
you have,
we have
you
to be
have
friends
plenty of
forever.
other friends, Mario. Don't even cap.
No, Mario is like out of all of
Mario's
us.
the
He
popular
is
kid
like
on
the
the block.
social network, like Mark Zuckerberg up in here. He has every friend on the planet.
Yeah.
You need something, he's got to hook up.
True. Yeah. I mean, I don't even.
He's the
like-
people plug.
For real.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
If you're throwing a party, ask Mario to invite everybody.
yeah. Well,
And
obviously
you'll have
not
a
during the school
banger.
year. Come on now. we're in education times. No, we don't have time for that. No, I don't know. This was like a really recent thing too, though. Like it wasn't always. You guys know when I got out of high school, I stopped being friends with a certain group.
Yeah.
And that was rough. So I think after that, when I became friends with you guys, I was like, okay, people still do like me. You know, like people, like I can still have good friendships.
Oh, that's
and
kind of wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, of course. Well, I mean, you guys specifically last year when I was going through like my terrible beef with my ex,
Sorry.
you guys like really checked in on me, and it was like something that I will like always hold for like the rest of my life. So I do love you guys.
I also feel like you definitely like put in a lot of work too to like maintain friendships.
Oh yeah, I mean
Like I
it's-
just see you working and like you're always like
yeah.
texting people, always checking in on people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
admirable, honestly.
Yeah, and it's like like I recently been in the dating stage, and it's like interesting because like I'm like, wow, I have to balance girlfriend and friends again.
That shit's hard.
And it's interesting because this time I have like more friends because I was single for a little bit longer than my last time being single. So yeah, but like you said about networking, I also think like just being social, like first off, it's a gift.
Yeah.
Like truly, because like some of people in our like generation really can't conversate that well, and they like struggle a lot. And two, truly, it is networking, because if you never know, like if a friend can like help you out with something, like one can be a mechanic, boom, like you saved it like $200. You know what I mean? Or if it's like a plumber, boom, another $200. You never know like what's like beneficial for you. So
factual.
Well, you guys have friends though. You guys have different friends.
I do. I have my friends at school.
I feel like I've had the same friends for so long.
Well, I think your friends are also some of her friends from college.
All of our friends are some of all of our friends at this point.
I think a lot of I do like then, because you are younger and you are home now. I think that a lot of your friends are just like our friends too.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't really
the assimilation of friends.
I don't have many environments where I can make my own friends, really. I mean, my job that I have right now, I work alone pretty much.
Well, you're still friends with some of your combo people too, right?
I mean, kinda.
Oh, sorry.
Honestly, I kind of get that though. Like, getting out of like the coworker stage and like actually becoming friends is like kind of hard.
I have some like coworker friends, but it's not like you guys friends. It's a little different. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not.
With a
going
few selection that you actually enjoy.
yeah. I'm not going to in-person school anymore, so I can't really make school friends.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you are just like me though. I genuinely feel like you are really good socially. Like when it comes to the group,
if I'm put in that space,
if it's like our group, like the three of us are really good. Plus Tommy, I feel like. Tommy,
to an extent,
for many reasons why he makes friends.
He's good at talking, and I think he gets a lot of people interested because he's a very unique character. So I'm not so sure that it's him being social. I think people just want to talk to him because of the way that he is.
Well, he's also not afraid to be himself, and I think that's a lot of
that's what it is. That's what it is. I
feel like our other friends, they're good socially if other people go to them first.
Yeah.
You know, we can just introduce ourselves. You know what I mean?
And I also think people want to talk to him almost sometimes out of envy because they don't ever be themselves. So like they see him being himself and they're like, oh wow, I should talk to him. You
know what? I really like that idea, because like I think that like when you walk into a room, like you emit like a certain energy for sure. Like I like strive to be like a vibrant energy, like where people want to come
joyful,
up and talk
happy,
to me.
you know what I mean? You're not like snobby.
Like you exude that confidence, like you just be yourself, and like people, you will attract who you want to attract. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I love talking though to like the people who are shy, or not shy, but like they will only conversate if you go up to them first.
Yeah.
Because I will be that person and I will make you have a good time.
Yeah. I definitely like learning about new people. I mean, like all the parties that Mario's invited me to, I spoke to like all his friends super fast.
Yeah.
You know, I think I act very universal. I don't think that my personality changes all that much depending on who I'm talking to. I'd agree. I'm also like either really monotone or really talkative depending on the day and what's going on.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think everyone gets the same treatment. I really do not like when I notice people change their personality based on who they're speaking to.
Totally,
or like their dialect and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, that stuff bothers me.
I don't think any of us do it though.
No, I think we're all very valid.
I've definitely met people. And I definitely
name drop
know
them right
people.
now.
No, do not name drop.
I definitely
we have
know
50
people.
Subscribers.
I definitely know people who change just like even small things to the way that they talk, like the kinds of things that they would say, just their dialect. Like that I don't know.
Actually,
that bothers
I was
me.
worried at first that I was like that. Like with
Would you say that you like mirror people's personalities?
That's what I'm saying. Like changing yourself just to fit in with.
Because I know people that do that too. Like they mirror the personality to whoever they're talking to in the moment.
Yeah. I think I used to do that when I was younger.
I agree that like sometimes you may act different with certain people. So like if I'm hanging out with my friends at school, we might have like certain inside jokes, but I'm like,
well, that's
me.
different.
I'm still me.
Yeah, that's different. Inside jokes are one thing, but I'm saying like, I don't know. I like I said, people will just change like the things that they say, the words that they choose to say, the way that they talk. Like even things down to their accent. Like I feel like people try very hard to mirror the people that are in front of them. I definitely used to do it when I was younger, but then I got to a point where I was like, all right, yeah, that's kind of fucking dumb.
Bro,
and I kind of stopped.
I met
doing
this
that.
guy at a bar. He was British, and I started talking to him in a British accent.
Nice.
But I was like a couple drinks in, so it's like
Yeah.
I think I get a little pass.
I
It was
think-
right after the Queen
Do you
died
think
too.
it was a good one?
Oh, I do a good British accent for sure.
Yeah.
I do.
It's
Did
'cause
he
you watched
notice
Love
that you were
Island.
faking it?
I don't even think he brought it up. I think he kind of just like brushed by it.
He was like, "Oh, okay."
So
Well, you also watch Love Island.
I love Love Island. Oh my goodness. That's not my good British accent, but
I don't know what that is.
No, you've done
I don't know what that is.
Love Island.
Yeah.
It's
I love
uh,
Love Island.
Well, I don't know if you definitely know this because I brought it up so many times. I love Big Brother. Like Big Brother is
That I know.
one of my favorite reality competitions. It is my favorite reality competition show. So if you can imagine the amount of love I have for that, that's for her.
You should like try to go on it.
I'm not.
I want to
21 yet.
go on like a reality
You
show
have to
so
be
bad.
21?
I think
For any reality show in the U.S., you have to be 21.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bro.
You tried.
I think
that I
we
would
would
wanna
eat
be-
up reality TV though.
I
dude.
don't. Okay. So here's what I've decided. I don't think that I would able to be on any sort of reality competition TV show except for Big Brother personally, or maybe Survivor, or maybe some Race with You. I think that we would kill it
Oh,
on
with
Amazing.
what?
Amazing
Oh,
Race.
bro,
So Amazing
y'all
Race
would
is where
kill it.
is like you get 25 pairs of two people teams, and you go around the world, and you have to race to like let's say France to Italy. Yeah, you have to complete challenges on the way, and
Yeah.
you have to like, but you also have to deal with like customer service at
If you don't know a
so-
language.
or
Wait, what do you mean?
You have to like
race?
travel. Like, what if
you're
you get
literally
lost?
okay, so you're on foot, but you also take planes too. So and there's only like
Taxis,
But you have to
cabs.
complete a certain amount
trains.
of tasks before you can continue.
before you can
Yeah.
continue during that specific race. There's like I think 12 races each, or 15 races.
I
each
think
season.
we'd fuck that up. In a good way.
Oh, okay. I was like,
no,
damn, really?
no. I'm
would
saying,
kill it.
I think we'd go hard.
I think
what
I'm
thinking
too
too.
stupid for the Amazing Race.
I agree.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it. But
Remember, guys, the blonde part.
I know. Oh my god, I would kill it on Big Brother. I know for a fact.
You know how to play people games. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say people games, but
No, it's people games.
I
Oh,
think
she's calling you a.
no.
No, and that's not a bad thing. But it's like Big Brother is so strategic. Like you really have to be smart. You have to
you're
move
living.
like
You're living
well.
basically 75 days to 100 days, depending on the season. Competing and technically being socially adaptable to these new 15 strangers.
I'm confused. I forgot what the objective is.
to win $500,000.
No, I'm saying like how though. Like what?
Okay,
what's
so
the
every week
rules?
you there's this competition called the head of household competition, right?
Okay.
They're the top person of the week, and then out of the 15 other people in the house, they get to nominate 2 people, right? So those 2 people and the head of household then pick out of random 3 other people to compete in the next competition throughout the week. So one of the two nominees can get off of the nomination.
What are the
You fight for the
competitions, though?
veto. So
Yeah, that's the veto call. That's
What are the competitions though? Like what do they gotta do?
sometimes they're like puzzle games.
Sometimes it's crazy puzzles.
Sometimes it's like athletic.
Sometimes they have to hang on a rope for like 4 hours.
I love puzzles.
So you'd do great then. But this last week on Big Brother, there was this competition called the pressure cooker, where you have to hold a button down. It's an endurance comp, obviously.
Yeah.
You just have to hold a button down in a dark room with like bugs, and it's a scary room. It lasted 14 hours
Oh my
because
god,
people did not
bro.
want to give up not being safe.
It's like a Mr. Beast
because
challenge,
you're
bro.
safe. You're not going home. Because if you're nominated by the end of the
Yeah.
week, the house votes who goes home.
Yeah. That is definitely that's a Mr. Beast idea right there. Last one to take their hand off the pressure cooker wins.
No, it
$1
wasn't
million.
actually. This Big Brother first did that challenge in 2004, I believe.
And
Yeah,
they're
this
still
season's
going?
like, oh, bro,
When did
how
they
many
start?
seasons are there?
2001. There's 25 seasons now.
That's insane.
God damn, it's like fucking Family Guy right there. Family Guy's got mad seasons.
Well, Amazing Race, Survivor, and Big Brother all started at the same time. Yeah.
Is that one like? When did reality TV become a big thing? Is that
When The Real World dropped.
Yeah, it's like MTV.
MTV,
like, stuff.
It started with The Real World. They
no idea what that is. Either.
So it's where they get 7 strangers to live in a house, and they specifically cast 7 strangers who don't get along.
Oh, it's so good. I love reality TV.
That's kind of fucked up.
No, but that's the real world.
Yeah,
like they want to show like the reality of it. Like let's say like there's a pretty spoiled blonde girl.
Did a lot of them become friends at the end and get moved past their differences?
After the show, yeah. But sometimes they like the fights would go crazy.
I love it. I'm like watching Jersey Shore. Oh my god.
Jersey Shore is very entertaining. I don't care
love
what
Jersey
anybody
Shore.
says. I don't care what anybody
I
says.
love JWoww. Oh my god, she's
They're just
good.
so funny and authentic, and they're not scared to be themselves, and I just respect that.
Oh, Snooks, love her.
Snooki.
I can't really watch TV,
Meatball
man.
Day.
Oh my god.
Oh, so good.
I'm just like sitting here having no idea what you guys are talking
That's
about.
okay. You don't have to get
No, yeah, reality show is definitely our thing. We love it so much.
it. I love the drama. I love
watching
so
it for sure, for sure. But oh my god, it's just funny to watch.
It's so entertaining.
Because then like sometimes people are scared to say it in front of their face, and then when they're in the confessional speaking their mind, they're so fucking funny.
I agree.
They're so funny, and sometimes I think about our friend group being in a reality.
I
TV
wish
show.
we had like a confessional.
Oh, we've been saying that.
For a
we
little
should
bit
do a
recently.
confession. We should throw a party and then have a confessional booth.
Oh, he was like, I fucking.
That sounds like an awful idea that is brewing disaster.
No,
I think it would be funny.
I think the girls would do it, but none of the guys would.
Y'all are lame.
I would do it because I think it's part of the party for sure. I don't care, but
I think it would be cute at the end of the night, like if we watched all.
Do you
of
get to
the
choose what you
confessionals.
confess?
You can confess anything you want.
Oh my god, it's like church. It's like
Well, it's not that. It's just like after, let's say you got into a fight with Victoria during the party, right? You just
go into
go to the confessional and be like, I hate that bitch. I can't believe that she did this to me. Blah 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 blah.
We should choose a person to make you confess about.
Yeah, the interviewer to ask you what happened, what's going on, how's the party going.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who?
Your dad should be the interviewer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do we decide who gets?
No, he would take forever to interview us. Oh
You
my
think
god,
so?
he would just go on and on with the conversation. He's just really a conversator.
He is a talker for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
How would we decide who gets to do it then? Who gets
rock
to-
paper scissors?
Yeah. I think
coin
depending,
flip.
I think depending on who we throw in that booth, a lot can go down.
You think so?
Who do you think is the most boring?
Most boring?
Boring?
Oh, bro.
Out of the whole
Like,
group?
who do you think is okay? Not most boring because I don't think any of us are boring. But who do you think is typically just the there's nothing eventful happening
I'd have to.
when like they're just they're a good time because they're just chilling.
They're a good time because they're just chilling.
Mm.
Yeah, so that means they can just talk to us. You know what I mean? Talk to us and interview us during what happened. You know what I mean?
I would say like Matt could probably do it.
Mm.
He was who I was thinking about too.
Matt definitely could do it.
I was thinking about Lorley only because I think Matt wouldn't care enough to do it.
Oh, bro.
I think Laurel's reaction to finding out all that stuff would just be like, "What?" to everything.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly.
But she's
how
a
she
good
feels.
conversator. So she would continue asking questions. So when we're recording it, it's actually good. So when we finally edit what's going on,
We wouldn't. Okay, but we'd have to not watch it for like 10 years, just so that in case
Oh,
anything
bro.
was like intense, it could be laughed
It
at.
would be like a time capsule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way nobody gets
That'd be
offended.
kind of sick,
because, like,
though.
Well, I
Play
mean-
it at somebody's wedding.
Well, that's terrible.
That would
Yeah,
actually be
wow.
a really bad idea. Don't listen to me.
Yeah. What do you think at our friend group get-togethers? What do you think are like typical points in the night that always happen?
Beer
Oh.
pong.
Beer pong?
True. Beer pong.
Definitely like sit down. Everybody's like, and we have like a serious like deep convo.
That's true.
But that's like
That's
by the
some
end of the
4
night.
a.m.
With,
type
yeah, I
shit.
was about to say the stragglers.
yeah, that's true. I was gonna say that's like the last few people there, and
Yeah.
who are still actually down to hang. I think
We
there's
always have a fire, some sort of like
yeah.
burning substance.
Yeah. I think there's always like a point where all of us are just bursting out of laughter.
I agree.
And those are like very beautiful moments to capture, and you like realize, damn, we're all like happy together.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
What?
No, because I'm just thinking about looking at it if I was like sad, like damn, there was once a good time.
Oh, bro.
That's how I interpreted it when you just said that.
No, I'm just happy.
Is that an
our-
indication of some childhood trauma or something that I've got?
Well, do you think your life has gotten worse?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So
As of recent, now.
Okay. Maybe question it a little bit, but
no, I mean, what? Life
I think
has
you're
lows
good,
and
dog.
highs.
I don't think you need to worry.
Life has lows and highs.
Yeah, but that's.
I've only been up since birth, baby.
But but honestly,
Get your weight up.
Fair, like you guys did like a really good job of showing me that there is like a backup, like to go up again. You know what I mean? Like
I try to be
really happy
optimistic.
Moments. And,
I
like,
think
if
I'm very good
sad,
at giving
I can just think about
advice to people who are sad, but then I never follow it myself.
I agree.
That's
But I think
literally all of
everybody-
us.
yeah.
That is
I think
all of
everybody
us.
does that.
That's literally our whole friend group.
That's like human nature at that point.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that.
I love being a good listener.
Except for Ryan.
That's like I love listening and
Ryan's
I love
got
giving
therapy.
advice.
No, Ryan's got therapy, and if any of us give him advice, he actually does it. So,
That's true.
so good for him. Shout out to you, Ryan, because none of us do that shit.
That is
If we ask for advice, we're like, thank you so much.
And then you don't take
Nope,
it.
and then we're like, I don't know why I'm such a dumb bitch. Why do we keep making the same mistakes?
Cries ourselves to sleep at night.
Yeah, but that's why we all support each other, because we keep supporting those dumb
Dysfunctional
decisions.
as fuck.
No, exactly. There's always drama at every party though.
You think so?
There's definitely been more drama than others.
Yeah, for sure. We're not gonna get into detail about it, but Ryan's
kick some
grad
people
party,
out
or was that
sometimes.
July 4th?
I don't even know.
Oh, do you remember the 4th of July party?
Yeah.
Bro? That was crazy.
Sometimes you gotta kick people out of the party, and
Bro. Wild night.
Yeah. We haven't done that in a while. Kick somebody
we kind of narrowed it down to some,
Yeah, for sure. I think we haven't kicked anybody out in a very long time.
Nobody's really given the reason to be kicked out.
Yeah. Period. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
Shout out
good
to
job,
y'all.
guys. Be decent human beings. Good
Yeah.
job.
Okay, let's go back to school.
Oh my god.
Oh crap! What was it? Oh yeah, so you're a performance and education major,
Yes.
music major.
Yes.
So I always hear you talking about becoming a teacher and because of the education aspect of it.
Yeah.
But you are also a performance major. Do you ever take a chance to like think about that life route?
All the time. I would love to be like like in the pit on Broadway or something like that.
Agreed.
We'll say
or
what
like-
you play.
Saxophone.
Yeah.
So, but my doubles are not good enough, unfortunately. So, like my flute and
But
clarinet,
you could be.
I could practice.
You could like practice. Like if you like.
I could work my little tish off.
What if you
Are
just
not you saying you're not good enough is not good enough.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think if you take like 2 hours a day, and if you just follow that for a month, let's say, I think that you would see a drastic improvement.
Believe in yourself.
Even at the level that you already are.
Yeah. But like, so the way my degree works is I'm in a 5-year program.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't finish in 5 years. It takes them longer, but hopefully it'll be 5 years. So basically I get my bachelor's in performance. So I'm graduating this year with a degree in saxophone performance.
Mhm.
And then I go back for 1 semester, finish the education classes, and then student teach in the spring of next year. So honestly, I feel like I would love to be a performer, but unfortunately, a lot of performers don't make it. So the education is like a fall safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, like when I was in high school, I really wanted to be a teacher. Like that is what I wanted to do. I when you like look up to your teachers, like, and you see them as that like inspiration. And my whole thing was like, I want to be, that inspiration for, other kids who are like going through shit, So, and then I got to college and I learned how much I love performing. Like I always strive to be like first chair and like, doing great things. I just had my junior recital and everything like that. And I have my senior recital this year. So I'm excited for that. And it really has made me contemplate like, is teaching really for me?
Yeah.
I think
a lot of like people think like that. You aren't the
Yeah.
only one. Like they're like, is this really for me? Especially, specifically the music education majors who are also double majoring, because that's a common thing that they do.
Yeah, no, I think being an amazing performer, the reason that I did this is because being a good performer makes you a better teacher in the end. Absolutely, 100%. But I think I do want to teach. It just depends on how I do it, whether I'm giving private lessons or, teaching in a school. I think I do want to start in like elementary school, and I originally thought I wanted to teach high school, but I observed elementary school this past year, and oh my god, those kids are so amazing.
Word.
They're so great. It's so rewarding because like the younger kids, like they move so quickly. Like with older kids, you know, you're kind of pulling teeth, but the babies are just so happy to be there.
Yeah.
They're so excited for music.
My
I
God.
love it. I
It's
love
dope.
it.
Oh my god, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I definitely could not. That definitely could not be high schoolers. That's definitely not how they are.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I
High
hated
schoolers,
about it.
they
I
either
was-
want to do it or they
I thought you were
don't,
gonna
and
say-
you're not gonna make them do
I
it
was
either.
very
I thought-
excited about it when I was in high school too, but I was just surrounded by people who didn't want to be there, which kind of
Yeah.
sucked.
I really,
It's hard.
I really thought when you go, that could not be high schoolers. I thought you were gonna say that could not be me.
I
was
thought
like,
you were
damn.
gonna say that too.
I was like, damn.
I couldn't do it either. I
Mhm.
no I
Were you a performance major?
I was a performance major,
Oh,
which is
okay.
why I
French
left.
horn performance,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, if I was a teaching major, then or if I was an education major, then I probably would have stayed. But since I was a performance major and I did not want to teach, then I was like, no.
Do you
fuck
practice
that.
every day?
Not anymore.
But did you
I'm-
practice every day?
I used to.
Oh,
yeah.
word.
I mean, when I was in school, yeah, I was in the practice room all the time.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I hate saying this, but I really don't play my horn anymore. You know,
It's hard
I
to
play-
keep up with it
I
though.
play
If, like it's not your
piano.
main thing.
I play piano a lot and I play drums a lot, and
Yeah.
that's like it.
Well, yeah, you're also like you guys are in a band now and like doing like other music.
Yeah.
So you're still performing. You're still like, you know, doing music.
Yeah, no.
So-
Yeah. Well, I don't think I could not do music.
Yeah.
That would be against my being.
I would love to
But-
pick up the cello again.
I think you should.
do
Cello
it.
players are sexy. 99.9% of the time. Proven statistic.
I think cello is like the best like string instrument.
It is so pretty. It's like
Gorgeous.
It's like up there. I think it's
I
my
think-
second favorite.
I
instrument.
It can be melodic, but it could also
No,
like sit
I'm-
in the background and support.
I miss how like much I got into it when I was a cellist.
Oh, bro, like you when you start getting into the music.
Can you and I go
shit.
cello shopping together? Can we go to a
I
cello
think Dan
store
said he's gonna give me one.
Oh, he's gonna give
you one?
Yeah,
for free?
probably. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Shout out to Dan.
I would love for him to teach me. I think he would be the perfect person to do
Oh,
this, so
for
I don't have to
sure.
spend money. But if I have
Absolutely.
to spend money on it, I
Would
think
you
that's worth it.
show me all the things that you learned and like play them for me, and I'll sit there and I'll clap for you when you're done playing?
I think I would like. I'll do a little concert.
Yeah?
I would love to do
Aw.
that again. I would love to perform
Aw.
again. Are you kidding me? I used to love performing. That
Mhm.
was one of my favorite things. I'm an actor,
Yeah.
for God's sake.
We should make those like
I miss doing plays too.
we should make those like CapCut videos of like people recording themselves playing all the different instruments, and they make like
But then make fan edits of it.
yeah, they yeah, pretty much, yeah, they just, oh my god, and then like
oh my god, we made like fan edits of like our friend crew. Would be so funny. Oh my god, that'd be fucking crazy.
guys, I just want to bring up something.
What?
Halloween's around the corner.
What the fuck?
All right.
Oh.
It's
What-
September 2nd.
Yeah.
It's gonna come like
Yeah.
by before you
It's
know it, you know what I'm
next
saying?
month.
I'm not trying to be haters, sorry.
What are you guys feeling for costumes?
I really wanna do a
Now,
good
now,
costume, but y'all
now,
suck.
I would like to
Oh my
say,
God,
I would like to
bro.
say,
I don't know.
I came up with a couple's costume. I don't want to take credit for it. I stole it from Instagram. But couple's costume for me and Ev. Steve and Blue from Blue's Clues.
I don't know.
I don't know if I
You
like
Come
that.
on,
Last
bro, that
year.
would slap. No,
You were
I'm
dog.
not the dog. She's gonna be the dog.
Oh.
She's gonna
Are
be
you
Blue. I'm gonna be
insinuating she's
Steve.
a bitch? No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Yes, I
Well,
am.
Blue is a female dog.
Is that
Biatch.
canon?
Yeah, it's a fact. That
Wow.
Are all my
Wow.
curses gonna get bleeped?
No.
What? Well, on Instagram it is.
Oh, word. Cool.
It does it
Not on YouTube.
automatically. I don't know how to turn it off.
Oh.
I think there's a way to turn it off, but I don't know how to turn it off.
Anyway, continue. Sorry, I got distracted.
Okay, but tell me that. Okay, tell me that costume wouldn't slap.
I don't think it would.
I don't think it would.
Personally.
What?
No.
Steve
I-
and Blue.
Only,
Lame.
Only YouTube,
Boo,
if you-
tomatoes,
if you-
tomatoes.
Damn the front row.
Zesty ass.
Literally. But I think if you got like more of the friends to do more of the Blues Clues.
I'll be paprika.
cast-
I thought it was just salt and pepper.
Isn't there paprika? Bro.
Yeah, that's the baby.
Oh.
They got a baby in like the very like the late season.
Oh, I forgot
yeah.
they had a baby.
Yeah, there's also.
How did
Magenta.
how did salt and pepper?
Why don't you
fuck?
be blue and then Evie is the pink one?
Magenta.
Oh.
Mm.
That actually makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like
I just think it's a little weird for a special costume to have Steve and then him, the owner of Blue, to be a couple's
It's giving
costume.
Curious George and the yellow
There's
like,
more than
hat
one
man.
reason why that would be wrong for us.
Yes, exactly.
But I just thought about it in a size comparison. Like Blue is mad tiny, and Steve is obviously way bigger than Blue. So.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like canonically
I just don't
accurate.
think it's a couple's costume, though.
I don't think so either.
You don't think Steve and Blue
Bro,
got
that's
dirty?
bestiality, dude. No, I don't think they did that.
You don't think they got it on?
Blue is a child, bro.
No, he does this shit.
What is the age of Blue?
Oh my god, it does not
Google.
matter.
Think about it in dog
Google
years.
this right now.
Think about it in dog years.
Google this right now.
You gotta think dog
Pull
years.
this up. I think Blue is a child.
You gotta think about it in dog years.
I'm not thinking about it in dog years, bro.
Well, they only live until they're like 12, so then there's no other way. They'll always be a child. Uh-oh, Blue's 5 years old. What is that? What is that in dog years? That's 35 in dog years.
No, I think he's just supposed to be like 5 years old, bro.
Technically, he's really smart. So
35
does make
in
kind
dog
of sense.
years.
35 does make sense because they if you think about it, like he's a smart dog. He leaves them clues around
I
for
think-
him
I
to
think
solve
that-
it.
He do be leaving those clues.
He's
though.
already solved it. He's just leaving the
Yeah.
clues to help out his homie. You know what I mean?
True. That's true. He's got it all mapped out in his brain.
Y'all think about this too
The-
much.
the-
It's a Blue's Clues lore.
yeah. Is there a Lord of Blues Clues?
There
Oh, for
has to
sure.
be. There has to be.
I already spoke about this.
I
don't
bet
know
there's
what
like
to talk about it again.
like
I love
a
lore.
YouTube video
I
essay
love lore.
on the lore of like Blue's
And I love
The
lore.
Blues Clues iceberg.
I love the lore of everything. I also love
Dude.
Lord, the singer, and I love you, Lord.
I'm gonna
Wow.
sing.
The
Oh, wait.
trifecta right there.
wait. Blue Clues lore. I don't trust Reddit. I'm not clicking on Reddit.
You should trust Reddit.
Don't trust Reddit.
There's a 38-minute of a documentary
Oh,
of
this
Blue's Clues,
theory
though.
finally explains why Steve was so oblivious.
Wait, I want to see.
There is. It's like. Wait, where do you see that? Huh?
Right there.
I'm like quite
yes.
curious.
It says this theory finally explains why Steve was so oblivious.
Is it a video or just an essay?
No, it seems like it's an essay.
I say we're not gonna read the whole thing.
I like a video essay. I like
What?
pictures.
Pictures are dope.
I agree.
Do you prefer pictures or illustrations?
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Ugh, I'm not reading all this. I'm already bored of it.
The Hungry Caterpillar.
That's a great book, first of all.
I agree.
Great book.
Dude,
Wonderful children's literature.
We were hanging out and we went to the park and the park that's near me. There's like this little shelf with a bunch of books in them.
I love those things.
Oh, I think I
And-
know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
a lot
like-
of parks actually have
Yeah.
them. And she grabbed a book of like watercolor, and at the end of it, it was like the scariest face ever.
Wasn't it? It was like about this kid and his imaginary friend that he blamed everything on.
Yeah, but I think it was like. It was
That ain't
he
no
had,
kid's
he had like
book, dog.
schizophrenia,
Yeah, that ain't no kids book.
right? Wasn't that the scary picture? He was like all like creepy looking.
Yeah, that child definitely had schizophrenia.
It was
That is
really
terrible.
weird.
Wait, the kid drew it?
What?
No,
The-
okay.
The scary
So-
picture?
So there's
It
the
wasn't a
kid
scary
in this
picture.
book.
He became like this, like
No,
the person that he was.
I don't
talking
think he became it.
Explain
But
it. Yeah, just explain it.
okay, so
I'm confused.
there's a story. I forget the title of the book,
Mhm.
but it was really cool. But basically this kid like kept doing like bad shit and like getting in trouble, and he would be like, no, it's like my imaginary friend, like you don't see him but he's there. And at the end of the
He's
book,
possessed at the end.
at the end of the book, it shows the imaginary friend, and it's creepy as fuck. And that's a
I
children's
want to
book.
find it so I can see it.
But
now.
like, I think wasn't it the imaginary friend just him in a creepy?
Yeah, it
looking
looked
way?
like him, but like he had like sharp teeth and like
Yeah.
bugged out
like,
eyes
the
and
eyes
stuff.
Were, like, spiked. I mean, the hair was spiked.
Yeah,
It was creepy.
Why do they give that book to kids? Do they not know?
for fun.
Maybe it's not for kids. Maybe they do sell it for the adults. It's somehow that book got there in the park.
I'm kind of scared.
It was a good book. I'd read it again.
Do you guys have more of an impact from reading something or visualizing it?
Depends, because I've read a lot of books that really did impact me.
You know the movie The Exorcist?
Yes.
There's a book of the same story.
Did the book come out first?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
My dad has read it, and he swears that it is that it has made him more afraid than anything.
Mm.
Like any movie,
Yeah.
the book. And in my head, I just couldn't picture that.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't be able to be like.
I'm like, this is just words on a page, dog. They just be printing this. You know?
I mean, like, even with Jennette McCurdy's book, I feel like that's that book was very.
But that's also
moving.
like a true story too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
No,
saying, like
on
a horror
but
story.
That's
But
exactly though. I'm saying even though it was kind of impactful, it wasn't that impactful for me personally. Because when I read, I just know it's words, and so in my mind, I'm imagining it.
Yeah.
So it's probably not as bad as like I'm making it out.
I'm just like,
It's for like a safety.
I'm such an asshole, and I don't let myself get into the mindset. I'm always like making fun of everything that I'm reading that's nonsensical, even if it's like a story I'm supposed to be into. Like, if I were to read the Exorcist book while I'm reading it, I'd probably just be like laughing in my mind about how silly it is.
What about scary movies?
I love scary
Can
movies.
you take yourself out and just make fun of it and not be scared? Or
Sometimes it depends. If I'm alone, I kind of get scared, but. Yeah, nervous.
Your anxiety, you're just like, wait, this is not making it any better.
Yeah, but if I'm with a group of friends, I kind of just sit. Like Ryan, okay, Ryan is a narc, right? And if you talk during movies, he'll like yell at you. And when we were younger, we like used to watch scary movies with like my cousins or a group of people. Like when I'm with other people, I'll just make fun of it. I'll just be sitting there like, yo, that don't make any sense. How does that? Because like obviously all the main characters in horror movies are fucking oblivious and stupid and get themselves killed in dumb ways and run toward the danger. You know, so it's like I'll just be sitting there like, that's so stupid, and I'll be like, stop, you're ruining the movie for me.
No, I feel like that's a little understandable to say those things during a scary movie.
Scary movies suck. I'm sorry.
Some of them.
No, I think some
a lot
of
them
some are really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you seen Hereditary?
yes, that's a
That
good
movie
movie. That's a
is
good movie.
phenomenal. Midsummer is so
No.
good. I saw that in theaters when it came
So
out.
okay, scary
And it was-
movies. I think.
I'm telling a story.
Period. Stand your ground. Take over this podcast.
Go ahead.
Oh, it wasn't really that important. But I was gonna say, when I saw Midsummer, I think it was me and one other person. We were the only people in the theater. Like, that movie did not pop off when it first came out.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think scary movies need to excel in cinematography. I feel like stories for scary movies are inherently like bad.
I
Right?
do agree.
'Cause
Like,
a lot of
What do you
it.
consider cinematography though.
I'm saying like the videography has to be really good.
Okay.
The music
I
has to be
think-
really good. The music has to be a big part of it.
what has happened though is that a lot of scary movies, like nowadays, are just like cash cows. Like, you throw in a couple jump scares and like you're done.
No,
And I don't like that.
No, I think that's like the ones that already have like 10 movies in the universe.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, that was definitely a cash grab. Friday the 13th.
Nightmare on Elm Street got
Halloween.
stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
The
The
later
first one
ones-
was the best one. Period.
The later ones were so silly when they got like.
Except for Final Destination. Final Destination actually did a pretty good job of consisting a lot of good plots.
You know which one I love? That it's Cabin in the Woods. It makes fun of all those tropes. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have.
I like that
The
one.
recent one
Yeah.
that I watched was Don't Talk to Me. That is a phenomenal
I will
movie.
say-
Oh my god.
Horror games, video games. Those
I
are my
literally
favorite
can't play
form
them.
of horror.
I cannot play them. I will literally crap my pants.
See, because
bro.
it's so different, right?
we
Movies,
played
movies,
that-
I can
no,
sit there.
you're part of the game.
That's
bro.
what I'm
You're
saying.
playing it.
Movies, I can sit there and make fun of. But when I have to control the character and my decisions impact the scary environment around me, that is what gets me.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
That
I
is what
agree.
gets me.
No, I agree. Well, you like, I'm not a gamer, but
Yet.
Yes, you're trying to make me into a gamer. Yeah.
I'm transitioning people into
He's
gamers.
indoctrinating people into the
Well, like,
Yeah.
I
gamer
low-key do wanna be a
community.
part of- well, we want to live stream on Twitch
Yeah.
together.
Oh,
For,
word?
like, to get
Tease.
more, to get beyond
Tease.
all the social platforms.
Yeah, do it.
I'm still working on indoctrinating Ev to become more of a
Gamer girl?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying now. Oh, games. Yeah, so we were playing a scary game. I think at one point you were there, but I think that you were there for the third time, so I wasn't as scared.
I'm on
Was it the
observation
one-
The
duty.
rooms,
Oh,
the cameras.
yes,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm on
That one
observation duty.
freaks me out. It's like
Download.
the naked guy standing in the corner.
I have to
can't- I
download the
can't
other
do
games.
it.
We only played one. There's 4 of them.
There's 4?
Yeah, and one of them
Oh my
is in
God.
VR. And
Yo!
one of them is in VR, and instead of using cameras, you walk around the house.
Oh my god.
And you report the the anomalies by seeing
That
them.
game was so terrifying to me, especially because you were like, "Let's turn off the lights," and you would go, "Alexa, turn off the light," and I'm like, "No, why would you do this?" And then it was terrifying because you have to like make sure that you spot every difference in the.
You have to be quick with it.
Yeah, or like you get possessed, so you
and
lose
it forces
the game.
you to pay attention. That's the thing.
You know what
in
game?
order to beat the game, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what game was really scary for me?
What?
Minecraft.
Yo, I totally get that because when I'm deep in a cave or something and I get like swarmed.
Have you played Minecraft since the cave update?
No.
She's traumatized, so she wouldn't.
But like we would play a lot last year in like the dorm room.
Mm-hmm.
So we like, you know, we bought a realm and whatever and we're like doing our own thing. First of all, I got so mad because I literally was the miner. So I was down in there getting all the materials and then oh my god, bro.
I get it.
I'm like traumatized from this moment. But like one of them hit me and I fell off and I lost everything, bro. And I literally logged off that night and I haven't played since.
That's how Minecraft is. That's actually how Minecraft is. Minecraft sucks because you can lose everything in an instant, and it takes so much work.
Bro, I had
the spiders,
like 15 diamonds, bro.
Cave noise, not MP3.
I'm not
is
even
the
scared.
scariest
I'm
thing
not
on
even
Earth.
scared of spiders, but for some
It's
reason,
the noises.
being creeped up on a Whoa! Stop! Whoa! You just literally. It was.
Can you do the witch, bro? Do it.
The witch. I mean the villager. Oh. No, I can't.
I
You do
can't
it
wait.
pretty well.
I can't wait to listen to this into a headphone at work and just hear Victoria go. You should instead of live music at a party, we should just play one of our podcast episodes, so people stop and just hear like, what the fuck we're listening.
Well, let's like put down a beat so it'll
Yeah.
like.
Can you rap? If I put on a beat, would you rap?
Probably not.
I wouldn't either.
I think if you gave me an hour, I would be able to do it.
I can't
Oh.
freestyle. I can't come up with rap. I can rap to something that's already there, but like I can learn the song, but I can't come off of it off the dome. Not off the
I really
noggin.
actually do admire like rappers who truly freestyle. It's hard.
Listen to Jid freestyle.
Yo.
He go crazy.
All right. Before we wrap up, I wrote 13 prompts for our next segment called Red Flags. This is for everybody. We're going to give our opinions on whether or not these are red flags.
Their
I
opinions.
think
Keep in mind.
opinions, and if you don't agree with them, no,
That's okay.
You want to come on the next episode to talk about it? Yeah, and then I think majority of these you're gonna answer based off like situational things, like certain factors.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Number 1, having a lot of friends of the opposite sex.
I think so.
You think that's a red flag?
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't think so at all. I don't think so at all.
I think
I have
it's
so
a
many
red flag.
guy friends.
Well, yeah, what? I have so many girlfriends. I don't think.
Okay, let me clarify. Not if you have a lot of friends of the opposite sex, if you only have friends of the opposite sex.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag.
I don't know.
Why only guys? Or like for you, I guess only girls. You know what I mean? I just think that's a little interesting. I guess it would be more intrigued.
I feel
on
like
why.
it depends on the situation. I think there's definitely situations where like you can have like mad friends of the opposite sex and you have like underlying, you know, like motives for sure. Like people definitely keep a roster.
Oh yeah.
True.
Definitely keep a roster.
I think if you're like sus of your partner, if you think like if you're sus of your partner because they've done something in their past or they've done something to you already, that's understandable to be sus about it. But I feel like
I think generally, you know,
if you're like just sus because I don't know, they haven't given you a good reason to be sus, I think that's more on you.
I think generally having friends of the opposite sex is like not a bad thing.
Do you think while you're in a relationship though, are you able to make friends of the opposite sex?
Yeah. I also think it puts it at a better perspective to make friends of the opposite sex.
I think it depends where.
Yeah, if you're going to a bar,
Context.
if you're going to a bar and you're meeting, if you're talking to a guy, if say I go to a bar and I talk to a guy, there's only one reason he's talking to me.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
so
Like
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna put myself in that
if you-
situation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Like if
Yeah.
it's at
But
work,
if you're at work,
that's completely
if you're at
normal.
school-
Well, that's unavoidable. Like,
You know?
I think in a lot of situations where you can't really avoid it, then.
Well, not necessarily, because if you just don't want to be friends with the girlfriends of your place of work, because I guess your partner doesn't necessarily like that, you're respecting it, and you're just not. I personally would never do this personally. Yeah. I don't care because it's at work, and I'm not expecting your work friend to be in love with you and you fall in love back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
true.
I think it's also based on that. So you do think it's a red flag though if they have a lot of friends with the opposite sex?
I think well, like I said, if they have a lot of friends with both like the opposite sex and their sex, I don't think that's a red flag. But I'm saying if they only have friends of the opposite sex, I think that's a red flag for some people. I don't think it means that there's anything wrong with them as a person necessarily.
No,
I just
I mean red flags are not to like judge the person, it's just to judge if you want to continue a relationship with them, or like not continue a relationship, to go into one.
Yeah, I would find that to be a red flag. I wouldn't date a girl who only has guy friends, to be honest.
What about like when you guys start dating and they are making new guy friends and they hang out one-on-one?
That's touchy.
If they make a new friend and hang out one-on-one with them, that's suspicious.
I agree.
That's suspicious because like me and you, we've
already had a history that proves that we're not. Yes, that proves that we're not together.
So
you know what I mean?
If the guy that I'm with is like sus about you, that would annoy me. But if I made a new guy friend, say at school, and started hanging out with him alone, I could totally see why whoever I'm with would not like that.
No, exactly.
Because that's not cute.
That's a little
because
sketchy.
Hanging out with someone alone is like different.
It's more intimate. You get closer. You know what I mean? And you just have to like play it out of, is it going to be platonic intimacy or is it going to be something a little more romantic? And
I only hang out with the boys alone, and I get real intimate with the boys.
That's so cute. Oh my goodness.
I don't like the way you said that.
It's okay, Mario. It's not.
He gave me eye contact.
It's not just you, Mario. Don't worry.
No, it should be that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, he's in love with me. If you go back to every episode, I think at every episode he just tells me how in love he is with me.
It fluctuates. During podcast season, it gets a little higher.
Well, yeah, because we talk like every day together.
Yeah. All right, number 2.
If they don't have a good relationship with their parents.
Red flag.
I don't think that's a red flag.
It depends. I mean, like, it depends on the reasoning. If they don't have a good relationship because they're spoiled.
Okay, wait, yeah. Let me reverse this answer.
But it like, we've met like some people in our friend group, like they just don't have a good relationship with their parents.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not that person's fault.
Yeah, exactly. So like
I would say in the majority of cases,
I do think like they need, but like I do think that's like mentally draining where they might have to get some help.
Yeah.
So I hopefully either they healed from it or they are seeking to
I think
healing.
I spoke too soon because I was thinking like they don't have a good relationship with their parents because they choose not to.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought in my mind.
That makes sense.
Like if you choose not to have a good relationship with your parents, that shit annoys me because like I'll see people like disrespect their parents and that makes me mad.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Factual.
If they go for a kiss on the first date.
No.
No, I don't think that's a red flag.
I think that happens pretty often.
I think like a kiss, like goodbye.
Yeah, I feel like that's
is
like normal.
Standard.
I think it's very standard. If you're
like
if they try to bang you on the first date, red flag.
I agree.
But if they go for a little smoochy smooch, I don't mind a smooch.
Well, actually, I wouldn't even say if it would be a red flag.
I think you gotta just match the energy.
Yeah, I was gonna say banging. I don't think would be necessarily a red flag if you're matching the energy really, really well.
Yeah, and like people have one night stands all the time.
That's true. I don't know. I'm saying like if I go on a date, like that's like more serious for me. Like I don't want to really do that the first date.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You know
if they're friends with their exes,
red flag.
I think that's a red flag.
I only have one exception for this rule to be not a red flag. It's if it's
everyone else.
If it's in our friend group, yes. If that's one of the exes that not our friend group, but like their friend group.
Yeah.
Like if you're still like talking to one of their exes because you literally just have to see.
Yeah, a lot of these are so contextual.
That's what's said in the beginning too.
Yeah.
I do think that's acceptable. But you need to tell me that that relationship has now shifted to something.
I think it needs to be communicated before the relationship gets serious.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like if
I
you're
don't
okay
know,
with it,
bro.
if you're okay with it, then like you're okay with it. Because okay,
I think that would fuck me up though. Like if you're friends with someone that you had a history with, dude.
I have met people
okay.
from both walks of life. I have met people who do not care and are very against restricting who somebody is friends with, regardless of the circumstance, because they just want to put that much trust into them. And I've met the more reserved ones. Like I'm more this way, where like that would make me uncomfortable. But yeah, I can't really say which one's right. I feel like for me, that's definitely a red flag. I mean, that would make that for me personally, that would make me really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so in earlier of my life, I would say that I think that you should tell your partner about your exes, like all of them, or like not exes, but like any sort of, I guess, partner in the past of any sort.
Yeah.
To not, like, you don't have to tell them, but now I think you do, because I just think that like because it always comes out eventually the longer you date. So let's say like in that friend group, you didn't tell me until like a year of dating. That is like so sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also think that if you're planning on spending a lot of intimate time with a person, I think letting them know about your past is like, I feel like that's just like courtesy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like you have to let them in on that part of you.
I feel like it's normally
I think
pretty
in
standard
order-
though. Like I usually like when I start like seeing someone, we kind of talk about our past and like who we've been with.
It's honestly
before.
kind of not fair to not tell them, because I think a huge part of gauging whether or not you want to be with somebody is knowing who that person is.
Yeah.
And you're not going to know who they are unless you knew who they were. You know, like
Mhm.
everybody has more history than just when they met you.
Yeah.
So, I think truly understanding it comes with understanding their past.
Facts. If they ask to split the bill,
No.
That's
don't
not
for
a red
us,
flag.
for us, it's not different because typically we're the people asking to go on a date. So yes.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think it's a red flag at all if they ask to split the bill, because sometimes dinner is expensive.
What
and
about
also,
the first date?
First date, I would like to be paid for. I would love to be paid for. And I think I should. But if they want to split the bill, I think that's also fine.
But would you go on a second date with them after the first date if they split the bill?
If it was a really good date, yeah.
I am all for what's the word? I'm all for showings of gentlemanship and
Yeah.
Chivalry?
Yes. I'm all for chivalry, but I do think in some instances they're kind of stupid. Like,
I don't think splitting the bill is such a bad thing.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
relationships at the end of the day are 50-50.
Maybe I just don't get it because I'm not a woman. But I think if I was a woman, then if they asked me to split the bill with them, that wouldn't really offend me.
I don't think I've never paid for a first date. I've split a first date, and I've also been paid for a first date.
I think if you're the one asking,
yeah, but that's the
you know,
thing.
it
Like,
just
as
makes
a
sense
guy,
for you to pay.
as
you
a
know what
guy,
I mean?
not
we're always
only,
the ones asking. So.
Yeah, not only because
sometimes I do offer to like pay sometimes too, cause like, and
Oh, that's a green flag.
so I
If you
offer to pay.
I'll always say no. Obviously, the first date.
But when they say no, that like cements. Okay, this guy's like.
yeah,
pretty
I
good.
don't. I think that I pay typically because I just like to plan
Mhm.
like my dates personally. I don't like to pay for them in the
I
beginning
think that
until
most
we
guys
start
are
dating.
raised to be that way.
Yeah, I guess, but like personally, my love language is gift giving and acts of service.
Yeah.
Like to show my love, not to
Yeah.
receive it. I do not do those things for me. I hate
Mhm.
gifts. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get you some good gifts this year though. Don't
I
worry.
love giving and receiving gifts.
I love giving
Receiving
gifts.
gifts is so fun.
Giving. Maybe
I
one day,
love
maybe
that.
one
I
day I'll
love
get
that,
one of the
like,
gifts you give me.
I love that Ev is just like that too. She loves giving people shit, and I love getting shit. I'm such a spoiled little brat. But
Maybe one day you'll get me something.
what?
Maybe one day you'll get me something.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I have your list.
You do, but it's okay. Actually, this is the one year I'm really, really okay with you not getting me anything because I feel bad about the circumstances.
Nah, I
of you
got
not being
you.
able to come.
I got you, bro.
I'm turning 21, everybody.
Yes.
And
So
unfortunately, and because of that, where
So
I'm having it is a
excited.
21 and plus area. So Jacob and me will have
21 plus.
we will have a little date. You are not forced to pay for it.
Every
I'm letting
day
you know
is a
that.
little date.
Period. But we'll go on like a real nice date.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll
cute.
just stop. Let's just stop and like go out to dinner.
Where?
Yeah, look, we can go out to dinner and then go karting.
Oh, in our suits.
Yeah. Okay. Next is they talk badly about their ex.
Depends. I don't think that's necessarily a red flag.
I think if
because-
they talk badly about every single one, is a little suspicious to me.
I think okay. I don't think this is limited to exes. I think talking bad about your ex is not a red flag because I do think a lot of people end up with shitty people, and I'm not gonna sit there and be like that's not true. So like whatever. But I think somebody who talks shit about a lot of people they just like talking shit. That's a red flag on its own.
I don't know. I love talking shit. to be
I was gonna say
honest.
sometimes it's like I think that's that's a conversation starter. Sometimes like I don't know.
I don't think it's a red flag necessarily, to be honest. I think maybe if they talk about it all the time.
That means they haven't healed. So
Yeah.
yes, I agree with that.
But if, they tell me a story about their ex and they're like saying like, oh, they did this shit or whatever, I'll listen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. You're right. Yeah.
Everybody does talk shit, but I feel like there are some people who only talk shit and never say.
Oh
nice
yeah.
things
Yeah.
about
Because
somebody.
sometimes that's like
That's
that can
what
be just so negative and that can be draining. You know what
I
I
agree.
mean? Because like I think
I hate people who complain about everything.
because technically, like, let's be
Yeah.
real, like, all of our friend group, we all do it. We all have a conversation
Oh,
about
I mean,
it.
yeah,
and
of
talk.
course I talk shit. But
Yeah, but then we do it for like 5 seconds. Get
I
a reaction.
also talk shit to people's face a lot. I tell people.
Own it. Own it.
No,
If
I
we-
just
okay,
yeah.
you're the. Didn't we discuss that? Oh no, I think I discussed it with Megan. We said. No, not we said. Megan said that you'd be the villain.
I think you did tell me this, but
Megan did. I did not.
I'm okay.
I
with,
did not.
I'm okay with being a
But it's
villain.
not because-
Honestly, villains are way cooler than heroes.
Villains no, like in reality, they just know how to have more fun.
Okay.
That sounds sexual, and I like it.
Because they just like they don't care. You know what I mean? Like, and they'll just do it.
They're always cooler. They always have cooler powers.
Typically the fans always like the villains too.
I love villains. I love villains.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
If they dropped out of college.
Hey, listen.
I don't think that's a red flag.
Yeah, before you give this
Red
answer-
flag. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's a red flag.
I don't think I dropped out. When I hear people say that they dropped out, that makes me think that they like failed all their classes and they weren't doing well and they were like kind of forced to leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No, but
I
like,
really
you
don't
are
think
a
that school.
dropout.
I don't think that school is for everybody. You know what I
I
mean?
Yeah.
completely agree.
I don't think
No,
it's
I
for
agree.
everybody.
And I think school is getting more and more unnecessary as time goes on.
Oh, well, you know Roger. He didn't go to school because school generally wasn't for him. So he just he makes good money as like I think a manager assistant at our parents' car wash.
Universities are a scam.
I
not gonna lie.
don't think university is a scam. I think if you want to go to college, absolutely go to college. If you don't want to go to college, figure out
I think
what else.
you learn a lot in college
I think
too
the
if you
price
put the
of
effort into
university
it.
is a scam.
Yes,
That is true.
I
That's
can
what I
agree
mean.
with.
College is a corporation.
Yeah.
College
yeah.
is a monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one day, fuck it. I'm just gonna build my own college.
All the best colleges are locked behind $30,000 a term walls.
Read it.
If they're in a band. This is not directed towards you. I don't know why they're both in order. I swear to you, I was playing
All right.
Guitar Hero when
I'm
I was
getting
making
targeted
this list.
this episode.
No, I was playing Guitar Hero with Ryan, and I just thought about it. All right,
Red flag.
it is really.
No, it's not a red flag.
No, bands are awesome.
Me and Ryan have started a band.
Yeah.
It's called Pink Flip Flop.
Oh, word.
It
What
goes
do you
hard.
do?
It goes hard,
What do
right?
you- what do
Pink
you
Flip
do?
Flop.
What do you do?
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
I guess. Cellist.
Okay.
Right? No.
Tambourine.
I would
Play the
fuck up
shit out of a tambourine.
we're gonna be like an indie band though, like an indie rock band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
If they ask where you are all the time, like if they want to know where you are at all times.
At all times?
Yes, I think at a certain like point of your relationship, I think it
Dude,
may.
I don't know if these are red flags, bro. I think these are just like shit you discuss with your partner and
Yeah,
come
that's
to an
what I'm
agreement
saying.
on.
I'm not gonna
Like-
lie. I'm one of those people who think that is.
Well, think
just,
about. Well,
I think updating your partner on where you are is just like mutual respect. IMO.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree.
I do it because I want to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's up to you.
Yeah, but I think people should want to do it.
I don't
You know what I'm saying? Because like I I don't know. I want her to be updated on where I am, and I
No,
want her to
but
know what
I
I'm
think
doing.
maybe no, I don't think so. Because at some point, like when we catch up again, I would love to hear what they did.
I think it depends more on how they receive that information. Like if they're stalky and they show up where you are, or they
when
try
I
to
say
interrupt
these
your
things,
plans.
just act like it's
I think
being
if
forced.
if they want your location on, I don't know. Like, because
I want to share my location.
Oh,
if you want to share your location, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But do you
could do
force
that.
Evie to do it?
She
But if
did it
I
by
don't want
choice.
to, then like,
You better respect it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
like if I don't want my location on, so you know where I am every second, like I'll tell you where I am.
yeah.
Don't worry, I'll tell you. You'll know where I am.
Yeah.
But if you want my location on,
But like, yeah,
And follow me
that's
around.
what I'm saying. Because like, what if I'm?
I've
like,
had that in the past where
It depends on
dated
how
someone-
long you've been together too.
I dated someone and they wanted my location on, and because they wanted to know where I was like every second, and I just don't like the feeling of being watched like that.
Yeah, because like they're
That
gonna like,
personally
why are
for
you at
me-
this location? Don't tell me. No, don't ask that. Ask, hey, what are you up to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it gives you something to talk
Well,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like Ev and I share a location, but I never ask why she is somewhere. I'll just be like, oh yeah, like what are you up to?
Mhm.
Like you know, what are you doing there?
Yeah, well, I
Not like asking why she's there, but just being like what are you up to that you're there?
Yeah.
You know.
If they like other girls' Instagram pics,
Depends on what the
Depends.
pictures are.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends.
Depends on the content.
If they're liking
Really?
like,
I think if it's close to us, yeah, like, bro, why are you liking another guy's pic like that? Like we hang out with every other day. You know what I mean? It's a little weird. Like if it's like really provocative.
It depends on
So
the content.
you're saying that you would want your guy friend to like one of your roommates' butt out ass picture.
yeah, support my girl. The fuck.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends on
Like
the
you
content. of the
you don't
picture.
find it like he would be like he's just now interested and finds your roommate hot and attractive. Like,
No,
you
I
don't-
wouldn't look at it that way at
Interesting.
all. If you're liking some random bitch's asshole on Instagram, no, thank you. Like that's gross. I don't like that. But if you're liking my friends' photos, that kind of to me says that like, you know, you're like supporting my friends and you're trying to integrate yourself into my life, and I
Yeah.
think that's sick.
I think it depends on what it is.
I think if it's a stranger, I wouldn't care. That's straight up. I think it's the opposite for me. Like,
Really?
yeah, it's just
I think I lean towards the opposite as well.
yeah.
I'd have to say
if you're a
like,
stranger or a celebrity, go right ahead. I don't care.
yeah,
but,
I mean, you're never even gonna see that. person
Yeah, you
ever.
know what I mean?
I
Because
don't
I would do
know.
the same. I think I find celebrities attractive.
But if it's
enough.
somebody who you can like have a tangible experience with, and they're posting like fucking bikini pics up the wazoo, and
Well,
you're seeing the
I'm
others
saying,
liking
like,
all of them, it's like you know,
if you're liking like
If
my
it's very
friends'
provocative.
pictures,
Very provocative.
I don't know. I think if
Maybe not liking, but
Commenting.
if
I think
you do,
commenting
yeah,
is
do a little bit
far.
more like commenting verbally, like while like they're right
I
next
think,
to
like,
you, or
also
like
I like your
sometimes, I
picture.
just scroll and just like mindlessly
Yeah,
like
no,
shit.
because like if my girl was like, "Yo,
Why'd you like that, bro?
yeah," I'd be like, "Bro, look," and they'd be like, "Damn."
I don't know if you're
Yeah.
just like mindlessly scrolling, like, and you're just like liking shit.
I don't like anything. I just
Really?
save shit. I do not like
Honestly,
a single thing.
Honestly, like I don't even have like.
Me too. Actually,
I don't
think
follow
like
any
a lot.
thirst traps. I'll follow like meme pages.
Yeah,
like,
same. I don't
that's
even.
like really all the shit I
yeah.
like.
I mean,
so-
they wouldn't have to be worried
I
about it for
love
us.
cooking videos.
Oh,
my God.
bro.
Tasty, like BuzzFeed, Tasty. Have you
No,
seen
you
those?
gotta go to like. Do you know that guy
Just
who?
one random woman from Alabama cooking up the meanest like breakfast platter in the world.
There's this guy on TikTok, and he's just always screaming, bro. He's screaming while he's cooking, and I love it.
Oh no, that would bother me.
I love
hate
it.
when people like stupid for views. That would bother me.
He's not stupid. That's real. That's him.
Screaming is like.
No, I'll show you later.
definitely
You'll get
does
it.
on
You'll get it.
purpose.
You'll get it. You'll love
Alright,
it.
I
I
trust you.
promise.
I
I
trust you.
promise.
All right, last one.
If they go to the gym every day.
That's not a red
Not
flag.
a red flag. I love that shit.
That's not a red flag at all.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's just working on yourself,
Yeah.
bro.
Go you. All right, we are at an hour and 31 minutes. Depending on how much I chop this one up, it may be our longest episode ever.
Are you serious?
We have never had an episode over an hour and a half, so this may be our longest episode ever.
When did we start?
An hour and 32 minutes ago, which would be 12 o'clock.
Ooh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Victoria, do you have anything to say to the public before you depart? Any message?
I didn't really think about this, so no, I don't.
This is the if you would watch the episode, you would know this is the same question we ask every single time.
Yeah. If you were a real fan, you would have known.
Oh, my bad.
She's never coming back.
Oh, my bad.
No, she just wanted the one and done, so she just said that it was on the podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come back. Don't count me out yet.
You have to see what the fans want. You have to pass
Imagine
that.
you're like the most hated episode.
Yeah.
I really hope I'm not. I hope you guys.
No, I don't think you will. I don't think you are at all. No, I think we had a good debate. So
I don't know. I guess
good conversation.
I guess going back to talking about school, just like follow your dreams and like do whatever you want.
Epic.
Fuck it, we ball. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, we ball. See you guys later.
Love you guys.
Peace.